among us, integrating themselves into our everyday lives, pretending that they belong. Who are they? Gingers. In fact, they're taking over our campus. There's one in this room right now. That's right, everyone. I'm a ginger. And frankly, I think there's a lot of misconceptions about us going around. So today, I'm going to clear some of those up. I'm going to talk about what exactly causes this to happen, why only 4% of the population are gingers, clarify that we are in fact not the spawn of Satan, but are very close genetically to normal human beings. Okay, so my first point is just to explain exactly what causes red hair. And basically there are two pigments that determine the color of your hair, one eumelanin and pheomelanin. Eumelanin determines the range from blonde to black hair. So if you have a very small amount of eumelanin in your hair is blonde, and if you have a lot, then your hair is black. Pheomelanin determines how much red is in your hair. But typically there isn't very much because the melanocortin-1 receptor gene, or the MC1R receptor gene, which determines how much pheomelanin is in your hair, converts most of the pheomelanin into eumelanin. So why exactly does the MC1R gene try to get rid of most of the pheomelanin? Because people don't like gingers. That's a joke, but it's actually kind of true, because geneticists have been studying the origins of red hair and what exactly happened to make it so rare, and they really aren't 100% sure right now. They think that the red hair and pale skin was desirable in northern countries because there was less sunlight and they didn't need like the dark skin that people needed in Africa to protect their skin. But they're not. They have a couple of different theories about what happened to make it less popular. One theory is that it just became biologically undesirable or just unattractive, which frankly I don't understand, because who doesn't want their baby to look like that guy? Which is not me, by the way. That is not what I looked like as a baby. Another theory is that there was just an environmental change that caused the red hair and pale skin traits to gradually fade away over time. So if the MC1R gene is basically trying to make sure that there aren't any gingers left, because thousands of years ago no one wanted them, why do we still have them? And that is because of genetic mutations. Genetic mutations are caused by either environmental agents such as radiation or UV rays, or a mistake during DNA duplication. And what happens is, as you can see in the first picture here, between the C and the G, there's an interruption between the connection, which caused the G strand of DNA to be misinterpreted, so that here on the right side, the mutation, it is misread as an A, so it gets marked or gets paired with the T strand instead of the C strand, which it was supposed to go with, which causes this is an example of DNA replication, not specifically red hair, but that is what happens. And this mutation can be inherited through generations, so it's not, like my parents weren't exposed to radiation and that's why I have red hair. So it could have happened like hundreds of years ago. And in order for red hair to occur, both parents have to have the same mutation in their DNA. So I will leave you with this. Should you be scared of gingers? I don't know. I found no conclusive evidence about whether we have souls or not. But just remember that we are human. There are very few of us, so you could probably, take us down if you wanted to. the chances of you having ginger babies are like almost slim to none. But just to be sure, be safe. Have yourself tested for the red hair gene. This exists. You can send in your DNA to make sure you don't have it. Thank you very much.